No, Jack Black. No, please don't say it. If you do, everyone's gonna throw a massive ocean of popcorn, and I'm the only one who has to clean it up. Nobody else is here. Please don't. No. No, don't say it. Chicken chocolate! Okay. Cereal bowl. I forgot the milk. Okay. Huh? Yeah, that was fun. Trust me, it's a cakewalk. That was even more fun. I'm really gonna be scared about a kid in a white coat coming back after me. I want to play something before the new Donkey Kong game comes out tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that. Ooh. I can always revisit the best game ever made. Yeah. Ooh. That's okay. That's okay. I'll just play one of the best movie license games ever made. And I finally managed to finish it last year anyway. I can always play the best Walking Dead game ever made. I never get tired of playing this one. Who needs emotional storytelling anyway? I mean, hey, could be worse. Destinies could have been in there. One of the best 3D platformers in recent memory. There's free DLC showing that, modern gaming can still be a lot of... Spider-Man 2, I already fully completed one of the best shooters ever made. I always love going back to this journey. Okay, not that one. Okay. Now let's... Oh! I'm looking forward to a Nintendo game, so might as well play a Nintendo game. I don't see how they could mess this one up. Oh my... You really think replacing my good games with bad ones is gonna scare me? I'm gonna go watch a movie instead. Okay. I think I'll watch I Know What You Did Last Summer since that new movie is coming out. Don't know if it's gonna be good, but you'll see by the end of the video. Anyways, I got a fresh new 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray of it right... What? Oh! Oh, 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 oh. No, no. I can buy another copy. Yeah, I don't care if you stole it. Just to tell me to go stream it because that's what everybody else is doing. No, I'm gonna buy another. I don't care if I have to waste money. I'll buy another. I'll do it later though, because I know something else. I'll get my mind off it. New additions to the Blu-ray room. They're slightly bigger than the regular Abandoned Chili plushies. These are going to look absolutely great. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh my god! No! My room! You ruined it! You ruined it! Oh man, I can't even look at it! Oh, I get it. It's because I'm almost 25 years old and still have this room. As if I'm not allowed to be happy with the hell that goes on in real life, but look what you do! Oh no! Oh, you ruined it, you monster! You ruined it! Oh no! I can't believe this! Oh! How dare you add CoComelon merch to this room, you bastard! I would have preferred it if he just killed me instead. Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Welcome back to the movie review, aka After I Saw. This time is going to be on I Know What You Did Last Summer. This is another horror legacy sequel, you know, just like in the same likes of Scream 5 and 6, Candyman, and all those other types of horror requels or whatever. And with this one, it's pretty much the same concept, though this does not star Jennifer Love Hewitt. I mean, she's in the movie, along with Freddie Prinze Jr. This movie involves a new group of young people as they accidentally kill someone with their, well, this time around, someone gets themselves killed because of something that they do during a drive, and they go out and like cause somebody to get killed. And because of that, a year later, that same person comes back and pretty much wants all of them dead because of what they did, pretty much. So yeah, if you've seen the original movie, you know exactly what the concept behind this movie is, though it has a lot more of that Scream vibe. I mean, the first movie technically had that as well, despite the fact that that movie came out a year after Scream. So, yeah, but like I said before, when it comes to legacy sequels, they don't really have much of a purpose, do they? I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked Scream 5 and 6, and I really liked Candyman. But when it comes to I Know What You Did Last Summer, it isn't the most acclaimed horror franchise in the world, but, you know, the first movie, I think, is enjoyable enough. So, yeah. Now, before I get any further, I deeply apologize with how long the skit in the beginning was. So I'm going to try to exceed the amount of runtime that the opening skit had. It's going to be hard though because I don't really have a whole lot to say about this movie. Maybe if this movie was like absolutely horrendous, then yes, I would have a lot to say about it. And if this movie was really great, surprisingly, which, spoiler alert, it isn't, then I would also have quite a bit to say. But I really don't have a whole lot to say. I can tell you this, I was not a fan. Now, with the original I Know What You Did Last Summer, yes, the Kenny plush did not steal it because you guys know better. You know I wouldn't lie and say that I have this movie just to find a note that says I have to stream it, because I didn't. Now look, this movie is far from being a work of art. This definitely isn't on the same lines as something like Scream. Now, there's definitely a unique concept behind this film, and it could have been much smarter in using its concept, but all around just felt more like, you know, a cheesy 90s slasher, which you can definitely watch the movie and expect a cheesy 90s slasher involving young teens. And the movie was popular enough to get a sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, which wasn't anything special, and there was a straight-to-video sequel called I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. I haven't watched that, but they don't count that canon, just like when it comes to the Halloween franchise. But yeah, this time around, I do not feel like this
movie really needed to exist other than, have some have some of that typical nostalgia bait because hey, you remember these characters, right? You remember they got killed off in the first movie because that's really how it felt like while watching this movie. Yes, you got Jennifer Love Hewitt back, and yes, you got Freddie Prinze Jr. back, but you got this group of new people, which is kind of like sort of trying to like represent them in different ways. But it's in that same sense where you know the story. It doesn't really do anything to change anything other than, have some twists behind it that for me didn't really work all that well. I will say this, the performances aren't bad. The performances, everybody's trying, but all around, nobody is really being all that memorable when it comes to their performances. I will say, the one guy that's trying to represent Freddie Prinze Jr., I thought he was the most memorable character out of all of them. But that's really not saying a whole lot. Because as I watched this movie, I felt like I was just watching the first movie just with other people. So this honestly felt more like a remake than a legacy sequel. I mean, it is one, just not in that same vibe that I was hoping for. I didn't really expect much going into this movie. And when it comes to the kills, yeah, they're entertaining and all. Most of it is still the same as it was in the first, though there is one kill involving a harpoon, which I thought was pretty cool. And the movie definitely wasn't boring when it comes to its slasher elements to it, like when it comes to the deaths and all. But it just didn't really feel all that creative or inventive when it came to the kills that it was bringing on screen. And for this being a more modernized version, you definitely expect some more modernized themes behind it, especially since this is taking place 3 decades after the events of the first movie. The second movie is still canon, but I haven't rewatched that movie because I don't like that film, so I don't really remember a whole lot what happened in that. Now, I will say, while the movie is generous with being under 2 hours, it's 10 minutes longer than the first movie, yeah, some scenes definitely didn't feel all that necessary. And I'm not sure if I should really get into spoilers, though I'm not really sure if many people are going to care because, yeah, I didn't see that many trailers for this movie, and I honestly kind of forgot this movie was even coming out. But in terms of the last act, yeah, it's what completely ruined the movie for me. It just goes in many different directions that just had me going, what are you doing? Are you trying to be creative now? Are you trying to have this new... It's really hard for me to put it, but there's this element where it tries to go all Scream mode and doing the twist killer thing, but in ways that are just absolutely ridiculous, and it just felt like an absolute mess. And I might as well just say this right now, there's a mid-credit scene. I'm not sure if they're trying to set up a franchise or whatever, but it just... don't do the same thing that The Strangers was doing, having a really bad first sequel and just having 2 more after that. I'm talking about The Strangers Chapters franchise that they're doing now, and I forgot when is that other movie coming out? I forget, but it's going to come out, and I'm not even going to remember that it's coming out. But yeah, this movie just doesn't really take any new ideas and bring them in a way that makes it feel truly inventive. It was nice to see Jennifer Love Hewitt, appear in the movie. I mean, she does try her best to make sure that she's safe and not another bad thing happening when it comes to the killer wanting to come back or whatever to get after her. But as I was watching this movie, I was just all like, okay, so you're doing this and you're doing that, just try to be entertaining, but also trying to just try to be, a legacy sequel, but also trying to do your own thing, even though there isn't a whole lot of things that this movie does to separate it from its predecessors, because it automatically just feels like another legacy sequel that might have had some unique ideas behind it, at least when it came to the Scream movies, but this movie just really didn't have it. It goes in different directions towards the end that just completely took me out of the film, and as I was watching the movie, yes, I was entertained by the kills. And I did like when some of these people were making stupid decisions, even when they try their best to feel like they're making smart ones. I didn't feel like I was getting a whole lot out of this film. And I didn't really feel like I should have expected that, because I really didn't. I expected to have more fun with this movie than I did, but I just really didn't, because there are elements to this movie that just made me feel like, what's the point of all this? Because by the end of it, I didn't really know what this movie was really trying to do. In the end, guys, it's not the worst horror sequel I've ever seen in my life, or the worst requel or anything like that. I just felt like this is a movie that didn't really need to exist all that much. But because we're living in a day and age where it's all about the requels and the sequels and the remakes and the pre-makes and the live action remakes and all that. But yeah, I've seen worse. I've definitely seen worse ones, but I've seen far better ones, believe it or not, as well. But yeah, by the end of it, I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna remember some certain summer movies I saw this summer, but I don't think this is gonna be one of them. And I did it. I extended this review to be longer than my skip. So yeah, not by a whole lot, but you get what I mean when I said, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this film. And yeah. Now, some people are going to ask, are you going to see Eddington? I might. Are you going to see Smurfs? Don't count on it. No, don't count on that at all. Though, you can't expect to be surprised, but still, I would not recommend counting on that. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and maybe subscribe for more. You can also follow me on Twitter or Instagram or maybe Blue Sky. Give me a follow if you can. Links are in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.